Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janeria. I am the diabetic lady, and my channel is about my type 1 diabetes and just lifestyle. So if you want to see some of my videos like vlogs or others diabetes updates, yes, updates. If you want to see another updates on my diabetes or anything else, you can go to my channel and see my other videos. I'm going to link down below some of them. In this video, I'm going to sit and talk. It's going to be a diabetes update, of course, but I'm going to talk a lot about some stuff that is going right now with my health and what is happening right now in my life. So first, I want to say everything that is going on with my diabetes. So I have some notes in here. Let me check for them because it's been like almost a year journey, because I have diabetes since I was 7 years old and I am almost 32, but I never had like a real control with my sugar. I was my diabetes has been like high and go down, and I didn't have like a very good control most of my life. But last year in December I have an decay, and that was like well, I was taking care of myself before that, but that one was like, this is really have to change. You need to have a really good endocrinologist, and you need to have a very good doctor that take care of you, and I didn't have that. And in that moment I didn't have neither the insulin pump or any treatment that I know was going to help me. Then I start my journey. After that, I start my Instagram. By the way, you can follow my Instagram in here. And well, I start my Instagram journey because I want to know about other type 1 diabetes, because I didn't know anyone with it. Yes, some families, but they were all grown up or old enough. I didn't have someone who can I talk to about my condition. And then I start discovering new stuff like what it was a CGM and what CGM are on the market, and if they're gonna help me, why they're gonna help me. And actually I discovered new insulin pumps that I didn't know about. So I start over there. At that point, when I was in decay, I was in emergency room for another reason actually, but I finished in the ICU with a decay, and my A1C was 12 at that moment. So when I finished that, through one of my husband co-worker, I could find a very good endocrinologist for the moment. Everyone have very good opinions about him. Everyone that I've been knowing that they're patient of him, and well, that's when everything started. So first I'm going to talk about my A1C, because that is one of my goals. I start my A1C at March. That was the first time that I go to this doctor, this endocrinologist, and I was 10. And then I start going down in June, 8.9, sorry. And I did not know that a CGM assist, that was like a dream for me. And then through the Instagram, knowing and following a lot of type 1 diabetes people, I discovered this, and they talk about Descom. So I start looking for it, and I start looking for all the information about and how and what I had to do to have a CGM. So when I go to that first appointment with my endocrinologist, I knew that I want the Dexcom, and I knew I want to go back to the insulin pump. Why I wasn't in the insulin pump at that moment, well, that is a whole different story that in some point I'm gonna tell about. But the thing is, I was in insulin pens in that moment, and I knew that it wasn't working for me because for some reason the Lantus, it wasn't working for me, even if I have like a very high dose of Lantus. And I was going in those early morning, going down very low, or I was going very high, so it wasn't consistent, and we didn't know why. The thing is that when I go to the doctor in that time in March, I knew about those things and I asked him for it. He prescribed everything. I communicate with Dexcom and do all the process, and in June I received my first package, and you can see about that in here in this video because I record everything when I received my first Dexcom. Then I start working with everything. I was in my insulin pens, I was then with Dexcom, and after that end of June and July I was in vacation in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is my country. I can say my country. Puerto Rico is where is all my family. I'm a Puerto Rican, and well, I was visiting them in there, and after that I was still working with my sugars and my levels and all those kind of stuff. And from 8.9 in September, that was the next one, I was 7.7, but I knew that something was happening because, like I told you, in the mornings I was very inconsistent with my sugars, and the Lantus wasn't helping. And the thing is that the doctor sent me to an insulin pump school. It take more time than normal because I was having this vacation time in the middle of the process. But before that vacations, I have my insulin pump orientation, and that day you can see it in this other video. The thing is, because I was having that insulin pump orientation, I could know about other new insulin pump, but I really decided for the omnipod. Why? It's simple. I'm messy and the tube doesn't work with me. I'm kind of, I get stuck in everywhere when I have a tube. Even if it's not an insulin pump, even if I have like some kind of, I don't know, shirt with something that is hanging, I get stuck everywhere, and I don't want to risk that. I consider other pumps even with that, but at the end, being wireless was very important for me. It doesn't mean that the other pumps doesn't work, because actually there's a lot of people that use other insulin pumps and work very well. Okay, then in September I have a A1C from 7.7, and then the last one was this past week, or no, actually it was the November 27, it was 7.8. I have some bad programming in my insulin pump because I don't remember everything. I couldn't find it out, so when I go to my endocrinologist, he fixed everything and do a new programming. So it's been working for a few days and I still have to check it out. Other thing that I do, and my endocrinologist was very happy about it, is that I do like 3 programming of basal, and I have one that starts from 10 of the night, because I noticed when I was at 12 it was going up, so I tried to attack that. I know it sounds weird, but I was trying to fix that before of the 12 before going up. So I have a different basal in that period between 10 and 12, and then at 12 to 6 of the morning I have another basal. That means all the day I have one basal. At 10 is go higher, and at 12 to 6 go highest. That is working for me. Everyone is different. I'm not a doctor, and like I said, everybody is different, so maybe it doesn't work different for you, so whatever. The thing is, I have those two things. I was very high in the mornings, so we fixed my sensitivity in my insulin pump and the programming of the insulin pump, and now we are in that period to see if this is going to work better. We're hoping that it's gonna be a better A1C. Okay, well, my battery died in the middle of my update. Anyway, I was saying that my last update on YouTube was on June, and then it started to happen like a lot of stuff. I start my insulin pump on October 2, and it was amazing. The truth is, the experience with the insulin pump has been very good, and of course it's helping me. I know it's helping me. I'm more control during the day, and now I'm more control during the night. That is something that we are working very hard, and that when I say we, that means me, my husband, my doctors. So is my goal to have a better A1C, and I hope next year I'm gonna have a better one, because actually it's December, so I had to wait for next year. Hey guys, when I was editing this video, I noticed that it was too long, like really long, so I divide the video in 3 parts, and I'm going to upload it in these different 3 parts. This is the end of this first part, the treatment update. Comment down below anything that you want. Give a thumb up if you like this video, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.